What is going on, guys? So today I have an exciting video. We're gonna be taking Turdzilla to the track and try to go for some 12s. I think it has 12s in it. You guys have seen it on the street. It is kicking ass. So I'm gonna pull it in the garage here. I have 275 4017 NT05Rs to go on the rear, and then I'm gonna try to run the 28-inch tall radio on the front. If I have to raise the coilovers up a little bit in the front, I will. And I'm gonna take out the passenger seat, and I'm gonna try to take out as much weight as possible. The sub's already out of the car, so I'm gonna get the car ready, and it should be a nice cold night at the track. So we should have no problem going 12s in this thing. Still making a ticking noise, but as you guys could see, the car is holding up. I mean, it has to be a lifter tick or piston slap. We're just gonna send it and have some fun. So I'm gonna pull the car in here and get working. Alright guys, so first order of business is to get these burners off the car. They are not doing anything and they are spent. I'm going to pull out the passenger seat. Rear seat is already pulled out. I also am going to pull out the spare tire that I actually do have in here. Obviously subwoofer is already out, so we'll pull the spare tire out of here and basically get this thing as gutted as possible. I don't really like using that term because this still has, you know, obviously dash, carpet, all that stuff. So really we're just losing some weight off of here. I wish I had a lighter seat for the driver's side because that thing is heavy. It's power, seat, leather, all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get cracking. All right, it's pretty safe to say these things were spent. What I would like to do is just try the rear 17-inch S550 offset wheels on this. I don't think they're gonna fit. I think they're gonna hit the inside, but I just want to try it. So I just tried Ashley's 17 by 10s on this car, and they actually fit pretty good. I do think this is too tall of a tire for Turdzilla's current power and gear setup. It is a 410 rear, but it has a significantly less amount of power. So I do think this 28 bias ply, although it is good, that is bias ply, I do think it's too tall and it's going to be running out of gear, or basically it's going to be struggling to get out of the hole. So I'm going to run the 275 4017, but in the future, if we ever add more power to the car, we know that this tire will fit. That's pretty cool. Alright, so before I put the drag radials on, I'm going to set the rear suspension. So as you guys know, on the rear we have compression rebound adjustment. So I called up my boy Steve at UPR and he gave me some basic suspension settings to go off of and then adjust based on how it does. So we're going to set the rear at 5 compression and 7 rebound. Alright, so I just turned these all the way back to the left, which zeroes it out. And then we're going to turn this knob 5 times and 7 times on this one to go ahead and set the suspension. Alright, and these are my 275 4017 that I'm going to be running an NT05R. These have a good amount of life left. The wheels are a little on the heavy side, but we're going to run them anyways. Alright, so I got the front skinnies on. That looks pretty cool. 3 compression, 5 rebound. Steve said you want the front end to stay up, which is a problem I actually had with my 01 Cobra a long time ago. Basically, my 01 Cobra would launch and then fall right over on its face because that's what the suspension wants to naturally do. So hopefully we can leave this so that way the front suspension comes up and stays up so it's nice and light on the front and we'll carry this thing all the way through. So we got that set and we'll probably make some adjustments at the track. I'm going to put the last skinny on the front, or the other skinny, and we should be ready for the track on the wheel side of things and suspension. Then we're just going to take out the passenger side seat, take out the spare tire, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so we pretty much got the car all set, ready to go. I pulled the passenger side seat out. Ignore the mess. As you guys know, when you pull a seat out and it's never been out, you know, you're gonna have mess. If I had a vacuum, I'd vacuum it right up, but I don't have one. So we are pretty much close to gutted as we can be without taking out the carpet. I took the spare tire out, which is actually pretty heavy. And we got our driver's side seat, which don't worry, that is still very heavy because it's power and leather and all that good stuff. But we are as gutted as we can be. We have the suspension set on the front, skinnies on the front. Engine looks good. I just checked all the fluids. We got our 275/40/17 NT05 drag radials. We're gonna be good to go. I'm gonna bring a set of drag radials for Quinn right there so he can use them, and we should be good to go. So I'll check back in a little bit later. Alright, so I just started the car up, made sure everything is good. Got it running. Seats out, everything's good. Sounds healthy. Check the oil, check the brake fluid, coolant, everything looks good, ready to go. I'm gonna go take it for a test drive and make sure the front skinnies don't rub excessively, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so I have Turdzilla all ready to go over there. I'm gonna bring Quinn the drag radials, but we are pretty much good to go. Just drove it around. It rubs a little bit on the front if you hit bumps hard, so I'll just take it easy, and we should be good to go to the track. Alright, so I just met up with Quinn, Tay, and Cameron. They got Turdzilla all ready to go. It's gonna be fun, so next time I can pick up the camera, we'll be at the track. We broke a belt. Yep, we broke a belt. Coolant temp is 234. It was a 13L at 105. Yeah. Alright, first pass down. I was absolutely right, and we shredded a belt. Not too sure why we keep shredding belts, but I'm gonna make a quick run to Advanced Auto Parts, replace the belt, and we'll go make some more passes. Well, that's it. 13.0 at 105, 1.7, 60 foot, blew a belt. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick trip down to the old AutoZone or Advance and get a new belt, and obviously make another pass and drive home. All right, I got the belt off. We're gonna go take a run to Advance and get this replaced. All right, 2 miles from the track, somewhere over there.
Somewhere over where?
Right behind you.
Okay. Oh, there's a car.
2 miles from the track, Advance Auto Parts. So we're gonna get a belt. All right, so we're gonna do a once over on all the pulleys, and if everything's good, we got our new belt right here, and we're gonna throw that on and make another pass. All right, a minute later, we got the belt on. Everything looks good. Got some good tension on it. Everything's wrapped right. Let's start it up and make sure. It is spinning, what is not? Oh, that slipped off. Well, I found the issue, and this is why it broke. The tensioner I just replaced snapped. See the gap? Now I need to go to the other store and get a replacement tensioner. Alright, so fixed the car, the belt's all good. So we are back in staging line. We're gonna make another pass. It's getting nice and cool, and it should be good to go. And Nick showed up. So Nick finally decided he wanted to go fast because he, you know, he's always missing those gears. And what'd you do, sir? Well, this isn't silver. I mean, this isn't silver. Oh yeah.
You got a new car?
He wants to go fast.
You got a new car. Is it
Yes.
Oh, God,
he finally decided that he wants to go fast.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, we were running today. It was time.
Oh man, I can see the YouTube flame already.
It's alright. Damn, what happened to the menu? You traded in?
Alright, Cameron is going up. Quinn's right here. He's borrowed my track radio. He's gonna send it. Quinn's best run, 12.7. Alright, let's see it. Yep, lost another belt. I have no idea why. Car didn't get as hot this time, but I'm kind of a little speechless. I don't know what broke this time that caused this belt to go, so I'm gonna have to further investigate and figure out why the belt broke. All right, well, I didn't record that, but this tensioner just completely blew up in my face. Yeah, this one broke too, so I'm gonna need a tensioner as well at O'Reilly's. That is our problem, the crappy Duralast tensioner. It is really annoying. All right, I got the car all up, ready to go. We're gonna make another pass. The last one was, let's see. Yeah, the last one was this one, the 13005 at 105 and a 1760 foot spinning. I'm gonna try heating up the tires a bit more and we'll see. Try to loop around and make another pass. Alright, so I've run 3 13.0s. It is ridiculous. The last one was another 13.0 and it was my worst 60 foot and I was spinning the whole time. Worst spinning. I'm so mad. I'm just gonna do the massive, biggest burnout. Just gonna send it. Alright, Quinn's over here with the heat on. We're waiting to make probably our final pass. We got a Cobra jet intake manifold S550 and some Mercedes. Could this be the Hellcat that we've been looking for? Well, I'm not in the right car, so. And we got Turdzilla here. It looks like they've blocked off the entrance over here. So this is gonna be the final pass for sure. So I really wanna get a 12. I made a bet with John that this thing would go 12s, and it should. So, yeah. You ready to send it? Don't run no 13s. You gonna send it? No 13s.
Hopefully no bogs.
Yeah, no 13s.
No 13s.
So I talked to Steve from UPR. He said, with it being so cold and me running NT05R tires, he said to heat the tires up, count to 7 seconds, and then we should be good. I also loosened the suspension up a little bit, try to make the car squat and pick up a little bit more. Hopefully we can hook up and get the 12s. Hopefully we can hook up and get the 12s. Now I'm gonna sit in the car, let it heat back up because it's like 40 something degrees out here. I also don't mind getting a little bit of heat action in here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Something just broke. I'm gonna send it. Something broke. My guess is a coil. One of the coil wires might have just broken because it is breaking up hard. It sounds like spark blowout. So we'll figure it out. Obviously the car is still running fine, temp's fine, power steering's on. It's an independent issue from what I can tell from before. Oh, I guess I can take that if you have it. Just ran my first 27! Woo! I'm so mad, I really wanted that 12. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Full throttle. Sounds like an injector broke. So after messing around with the car, trying to do some basic troubleshooting, I have no success. It is throwing a P0320 code. So we'll go from there. I'm gonna go home, pull the spark plugs. I was just looking at the smoke coming from the back, but it looks like it's just steam. Could be fuel. But yeah, we're gonna head back, and if I don't continue this video, then that means I made it back. Well, I might just continue it anyways. Well, an update. I don't know if I'm gonna make it back. It's getting real bad. It's almost sounding like it's choking on fuel. I'm not too sure. I can't really go much over 40. Shoot, flames, breaking up. Idea what's going on with this thing, and I am 55 minutes away from home if I drive the speed limit, which I can't even apparently get up to. Apparently I can only go 40. I am pretty annoyed right now, and I haven't been able to figure out what is wrong with this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get pulled over here.
time cards.
Well, after a long drive home, I made it. Maximum speed about 42 miles an hour. That was not fun. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Make sure you slap that like button down below. Leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Of course, we'll be back at it tomorrow, working on this thing and figuring out what is wrong with it. And then we will be back for some 12s. I think that's about it. I'm just gonna go to bed now.
Damn you, Turdzilla. Just fought me. Fought me every step of the way tonight. But it's okay. Rest easy. We'll fix you tomorrow.